This whole Iran war possibility has been keeping me up all night. It was just talking point after talking point. Ogun Balendjo illuminating thoughts and ideas. I think the firing of John Brennan last week is going to play a role in this. There's something that he did or knew that plays a role. And I'm going to continually seek that out and try to bring that to light. Something else Ogun Balendjo brought to my attention after I posted the video. I went back outside and restarted. I remembered that officials in the Obama administration, and this is after, of course, it's about 2016, 2017, when Obama was no longer president. People in his stay behind network were still in talks with Iran and got caught. Now they claim that they were talking with Iran to avert war. I don't think that's true at all. I think that both the Hillary and Obama administrations, the Clinton Foundation and the Obama administration, their whole cartel, are meeting with Iran and planning their coup, planning their war, which is a treasonous act, of course. I mean, just about everything these people have done is treason. Definitely under the Logan Act, for sure, which is treason. And I believe that they are advising Iran how to capture ships, how to perform false flags. I don't believe for a second that Iran has the ability to send a swarm of drones some 500 or 600 miles undetected to blow up or stop an oil refinery. I believe that Iran is working or had agents in Saudi Arabia and they bombed the oil refinery. That is what I'm that is what I'm seeing. I'm trying to pull this from the ether right now, so my cohesion is a little bit So, because there's more information that's coming through with Iran being handled and advised by Obama through Obama's okay, through individuals in his administration. I believe this is also directly linked to the Clinton Foundation. I believe that this is very well timed. Not only do I believe that Israel plays a role in this, if they can get American troops out of the United States, and really, for me, this is the big one. If they can start a war and get United States military troops overseas, I believe that then that will be their green light to try to start a civil war here. With Beto Cuck O'Rourke saying that he was, hell yeah, gonna take our AR-15s. You know, it's funny, if we switch the name AR-15 to MS-13, you liberal cuckfucks would actually defend them. You'd be like, oh, they're a murderous tool. No, we love them because we love our murderous tools that go by the name of MS-13. We just don't like AR-15s, which kill MS-13. But if we were to change the name AR-15 to MS-13, you pro-pedophile liberal cucks would be all over it. You would defend AR-15s all fucking day long. But with United States military out, and Beto O'Rourke saying, hell yeah, we're going to come take the guns. We're going to use an executive decision. Even Biden was saying you can't do that. But Kamala Harris was like, oh, Joe, say we can. And George Soros money, 18 million, or was it billion? I forget which. Probably billion. Maybe it was million. Who the fuck cares? I do. I'll verify that number. I know I know what it is. I'm watching this all happen in a third eye perspective. With Antifa armed, locked, loaded, United States military out of the country, firearms potentially being rounded up, that is the time that they would spark for a civil war. That is the time I think they would actually try a military coup against the Trump administration. So this war carries major, major potential implications. And it really now is the time that we need to start tracking back who knew what when. And if it's Epstein's info, which you watch, the media is doing its best not to talk about Epstein ever again. If we can't get him through Epstein, which I'm sure we can, I'm sure the information's there, then we need to get him through the advising of Iran to start World War III. Because these are treasonous actions. Anyone who voted for Obama, anyone who was going to vote for Clinton, for Hillary, you are about to have the biggest fucking wake-up call in your life. Because you will see at some point a former president and a never was going to be president put in front of a firing squad. Trust me, believe me, that's going to happen. And then all of you worthless, brainless, spineless fuckers who won't admit what you did and who you supported and why you supported them, you will ignore this into fucking oblivion. But we'll wait. We'll wait. So, if there is civil war, if there is an attempt of a military coup, which if you listen to all the Democratic leaders, that's what they've been talking about for quite a long time. Hinting at it, suggesting it, being more emboldened with it. I promise you, the amount of licensed hunters here in the United States is 10 times greater than the enlisted military. You are not going to stand a chance. It is going to be the most horrific prison rape. They're going to have to scrub you off the sides of walls if you think that you milquetoast, milksop, little fuckboys are going to be able to stand against red-blooded, red-hot, muscled, aggressive, testosterone-fueled, conservative, freedom, liberty against pedophile Americans. Oh, fuck, do you got another thing coming. Now, I get it. There's a lot of you who don't really understand this. You voted Obama because you wanted hope and change. Okay, great. Sorry you got duped. It's time to admit that you were wrong. It's time to stand up and leave the Democratic plantation, because where they're leading you is utter destruction. So if that is the plan for civil war in this country, as an attempt to do a military coup against the Trump administration, because there is now a war in Saudi Arabia that is bringing American military away from this country and there. Good luck. Now, yes, I am fully aware at that moment, that is the time when MS-13 and all the fucking immigrant armies, not just the regular people looking for a better life, not just the downtrodden people. No. These are the people paid to come up from Venezuela, from Colombia, and all the Latin American countries that have been militarized, trained, given weapons, given bombs, given disease-carrying containers, etc., etc. That is the moment that these people will be given the green light to storm the United States as part of an additional army for the Democratic Party. Yes, I understand that you have that in your mind, pincer attack, that you think potentially that maybe might sorta, kinda, potentially work. The problem is, for you to get to any major cities, you've got to cross wide open, hot, hostile, dangerous deserts to get there. And as a warning to my fellow patriots, I'm telling you, the days that happened, it would be the time to start looking to take over transportation, to limit what trucks, what buses, what trains, whatever, what have you, have the ability to go down, way down south into the deserts. I'm not saying do that now, but in a civil war scenario where shit has completely hit the fan, where we are blood in the streets, where we are fighting fists, knives, guns, because believe you me, you Beto O'Rourke fucktards, we're still gonna have them. That is when we start thinking greater unconventional warfare. I'm deadly serious about this. I am deadly serious about this. This is not a fucking joke. This is not a fucking joke. For most of you, you can't understand what this is actually about, especially people on the left. You don't understand this at all. It is well beyond your comprehension that this thing could even happen. But for those of us who've paid attention, for those of us who's watched this, we're not here to take your guns. We're not here to remove the Second Amendment. Oh, you guys are crazy. No one's going to try to take away your guns. Oh, well, we just want reasonable gun control. Why not just to be reasonable? To, hell yeah, we're going to take your fucking guns. Do I need to draw you a fucking crayon map? How about pedophiles? Oh no, we just want to, it has nothing to do with pedophiles, it's just us being alternative lifestyle. That's fine, I don't care. Identify with whatever gender you want. That's fine. You be with whoever you love. That is love. I support love. But don't put a kid on the lap of a pedophile in a library and have them read a book. Oh, because those pedophiles actually have criminal records. One as a true, honest axe murderer, and the others as actual legitimate child rapists. Huh, oh, fucking weird. And now you have NAMBLA coming in saying, well, if you don't want us to kidnap, rape, and murder your children, then you better just give them up to us. This is the slippery fucking slope of reasonability. This is the descent and steps into hell and madness. So you bet I'm watching an event take place, that very timely event that is right before an election that would take military troops from America to another fucking country, embroil us into another war, and now we are wide open for a potential civil war, gun grab, invasion from the south, etc., leading into civil war here. Which then, because the DNC has its asshole filled with China, not like, the Chinese really sport much, so I'm not sure the DNC can feel it, but it's as balls deep as China can get in there. And from a country perspective, China's got a big motherfucking dick, okay? So these people are so embedded with China. China could easily then begin to move in to this country unprotected and think that it could perhaps roll a Red Dawn scenario. This is shit you got to think about. When I'm working mediumship with a Loa, and I am going, all right, multi-dimensional, big picture. What is the world? What are we looking at? What are the potentials? And like this Loa, Ogun Balendjo begins to put all this together. Starts to take the chessboard and layer it 7 by times 7 and shows me Machiavellian plots and moves that may or may not come into fruition depending on our reaction. Problem, reaction, solution. Problem, reaction, solution. I got to start talking about it. Because anyone with half a fucking brain knows that the term civil war has been used this entire administration, talking about right versus left within this United States. It is beyond a shadow of a doubt at this point now that they are looking to unlawfully, unconstitutionally, treasonously remove weapons from the hands of lawful gun owners. That is a crime. That is what Britain did. That is what caused the Great Revolutionary War that America won. It is beyond obvious that it went from, there are no migrant caravans, to, oh yeah, there's a couple immigrants moving up, big deal, to, oh, well, it's just a giant caravan of immigrants looking for a better life, to, well, yeah, no, there's starting problems on the border. They just smashed through, or trucks, who know where they came from, smashed through the Mexican border that allows them to come up. And now, oh, guess what? They circumvented Texas. They circumvented New Mexico. They circumvented Arizona. Oh, they're going straight for California. What state would be the most bitch to immigrants? What state is the most welcoming of refugees? Yeah, you think they weren't steered or directed? So we go from never gonna happen to absolutely fucking positively happening right now, this goddamn moment. So who am I gonna believe? Who am I gonna believe? Am I gonna believe some twat who tells me it's just a conspiracy theory? CNN told me so. My gender studies professor says you're crazy. To, oh no. Oh, it's happening. You fucking twats on the left are so... How many fucking times have you ever been right? Ponder that, because you're never going to come up with an answer other than never. So all these so-called conspiracy theories become conspiracy facts, and then become, because they're facts, realities. I am betting at this moment, right now, we are looking at a potential Red Dawn scenario. That is if we react wrongly. That is if we give any indication that we're going to give up our weapons. That is if we support a war in Saudi Arabia. Fuck Saudi Arabia. Fuck Israel. Fuck Iran. Fuck the whole goddamn Middle East. Fuck you. I don't care. We don't care. The Americans don't care about the fucking Middle East. You've been fighting each other since day one. I am okay with closing the doors, waiting 30 years, and seeing which one of you actually emerges. Then we'll start talks. But for right now, I am not about to be embroiled in another war in a sandy death pit for nothing. America can be the world's energy leader. We can do that. We have the oil reserves. We have the technology. We have everything we need. We don't need these petty fucking countries. We don't need their petty fucking oil supplies. We don't need their petty fucking resources. We don't need their friendship. We don't need their help. They don't economically stabilize us. All they do is cause turmoil. All they do is fight amongst themselves. All they do is cause wars, cause fights, cause problems, cause violence. Fuck them. We don't need them. Let them sort it out. We just need to make sure that we pull back any and all intervention. It is because we've had too much intervention over there under administrations who are absolutely fucking treasonous, as treasonous or more so than the Bush administration, the Clinton administration, and the Obama administration. These are the cancers, the plagues upon our country. We have this opportunity right here, right now, to make our voices heard, to tell Trump, do not get involved. Let these fuckers handle it themselves. Stop supporting Israel. Stop supporting a little butthole criminal state that does everything it can to bring as much torment and hell upon itself to play the victim and then start missiling, shooting, and killing everyone else around them when essentially they've invited the violence. Let them learn the hard way. They'll stop. They will immediately fucking stop when they know that United States men and women will no longer die for their scummy ass fucking ass clownery. It's done. No more. We now make this country great. All peoples, all genders, all identities, all creeds, all races, whatever, to fucking ad nauseum. I'm so goddamn even tired of fucking saying it. It's so goddamn stupid fucking cliche. We're Americans. Let's take care of each other. And once we're good, then I think the rest of the world will be good too. So, I urge every single American to go get your concealed weapons permit, buy a gun, learn to use it, learn weapons, tactics, read military science, find out how you'd best defend your home. How would you handle your home if you look out and you have 15, 20 Antifa, scumfucker, child rapist pedophiles outside your door? I know how I handle it. I know how I've gone up to groups of them and handled it. Handedly handled it. So, find out how you would do it. How are you going to take care of your family? How are you going to take care of your loved ones? How are you going to prepare for a potential civil war that the left, in the violence, the great unending violence of the left, is planning right now, is staging for right now? Ogun Balendjo says now is the time to prepare. If you want peace, you better prepare for war. And this is what we're having. We need to harden the target. We need to make sure that those people sitting across the line from us see how ungodly expensive it is to move against us. I need them to shit and piss themselves at the very idea of what is going to happen to them, how mangled their bodies will be when they go to reach for us. You put that in their heads, suddenly all the bravado gets sucked right out from them. We support each other. We create communities. Conservatives need to create their own self-defense training, their own kettlebells, clubs, maces, whatever. I'm a fucking living master of this kind of stuff. All right? I have kettlebell programs that have been called the best in the world. I have performed feats of strength that few, if ever, have ever touched. And I have time and time and time and time again physically demonstrated my absolute superiority. Up into and including dismantling other living things. So, we need that kind of camaraderie. What's going to happen is the other side is going to get real worried real quick. They're not going to come out to their bullshit rallies. They're not going to show up for Antifa Day. They're going to forget their black mask. They're going to sleep in. They're going to be like, oh man, was that today? I thought that was yesterday or tomorrow. I don't know. And it's all going to go away. And George Soros is going to be like, what did you do with all my money? And he's going to die because he looks like AIDS, had cancer, had polio. And that's him. That's exactly what he looks like. So, also, the left, the violent left, needs to understand that if there's a military coup against this president, that's a line that cannot be uncrossed. That is an absolute line that cannot and will not go unchecked, unanswered, and you could never uncross it. Just be ready. Be ready. This is an olive branch. Even though I got a big motherfucking machete in my one hand, I'm extending an olive branch with the other. And I am pleading to all who will listen, let's remain amicable and civil. Because, man, do I hate washing blood out of my clothes. It's expensive. Dry cleaners, I just gotta buy new clothes. Then I gotta worry about what kind of weird fucking sexually transmitted disease you people have. Just let's be amicable and civil. And conduct ourselves on the basis of the United States Constitution. You will notice everything I've said follows the United States Constitution, as well as the state constitution for whatever state I may or may not be in currently. Does that mean defending and holding my ground? Oh, you bet it does. Does that mean warning you that do not tread on me? Does that mean that my voodoo rattle is not also the rattle of a rattlesnake? Saying, you're getting a little too close. Let me be. Let me live. Trump won. There's no changing that. I had to live in a world where Obama was president for 8 fucking years, and the nightmare that was, but I didn't incite violence against him. I didn't call for violence against the left or liberals then. I just let live. But not you fucks. Not you squid-backed pieces of shit. No. Now you guys are talking about wanting to shoot and imprison and disarm and kill and rape and kidnap the children of conservative individuals. What the fuck gives you the right to do that? When did that become okay? I'm telling you it's not. Right now, correct your behavior. Correct your fucking behavior, or it will be corrected for you. Your behavior getting corrected is not an option. It is only a matter of when. Will you do it now so we don't have to do it later? You're going to wish you did it now. There's going to come a time when consciousness is fading and your tongue is running around your mouth and you realize you got like one tooth left. And you're going to be like, oh man, I just should have not threatened to rape his kids. Yeah, I should have listened. And then, or you just do it today. You're like, you know what? yeah, maybe he's right. Maybe I shouldn't call for violence. Maybe I shouldn't, help plot military coups. Maybe I should not involve myself into a civil war and support the unconstitutional disarming of American citizens. Yeah, maybe this American Constitution's got something going for it. If you don't, there's always Venezuela. Go down there, live in socialism, eat a dog. They love it down there, apparently. Oh, wait, no. They're running in droves, fucking as fast as they can to get to the United States. No borders, no walls, no USA at all. Must really be fucking horrible here if you are just hightailing it across the desert to get here. Oh, apparently you get some free shit. Do you think you're part of the free shit army? Nope. You live here already. Sorry, dude. You get shit. You get nothing. And all those people coming up here illegally, they get all your shit. Not that it's worth much, but they get it. Time to rethink. Time to reevaluate your life. I'm asking. I'm pleading. Because I don't want this to go where it sort of looks like it's going. You're not going to like what happens. You're not going to like what happens. If I can firmly look into the eyes of 6, 7 dudes and tell them I am going to be the worst mistake all of you have ever made and make that happen, then I've got no problems telling any one of you the same fucking thing. And guess what? The same result will follow. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Because I train every day. Oh, yeah. I do shit that the majority of the world cannot do every single day. You don't do that. You can't do that. You won't do that. You haven't done that. You'll need 30 years to get to my level. And then even after that, I'll be 30 years ahead of you still. Think on that. And my brothers and my sisters who are on my side, I give them everything I got. I'm getting them up to speed. And then they'll get their people up to speed. It's a beautiful, wonderful cycle we got going on over here. Wow. So let me tell you, voodoo, New World voodoo was instrumental in the most successful overthrow, the most successful human slave revolts in modern history. And that's the religion that I fucking practice every day. And I get the advice from those grand intelligences every fucking day. You think that you can match that? You are dumb as dog shit. So, everyone who wants a beautiful American lifestyle, I'm on your side. I'm your friend. I'm your brother. If you are against that, then I am your worst fucking nightmare come true. And worse because I'm very real. I don't care if it's in the physical. I don't care if it's in the spiritual. I will dominate. I will fucking dominate. And I've got a whole army of intelligent, smart, hardworking, freedom-loving, right as rain, righteous wrath, hard, dedicated, physical, spiritual men and women who stand right next to me, side by side, and we are helping each other. So, look into this yourselves. Really make this a study. Am I Is what I'm saying legit? Is there potentially the creation of a war for the purposes of getting United States troops out of this country that has been put together by the Stay Behind network that Obama put together? Have they sent emissaries to Iran to instruct them how to defeat Trump foreign policy and how to have a stronger military force, how to cause problems? Because we have this whole thing. I mean, Iran's been trying to start a war with us for a little bit. And that is about, I mean, and then we come to find out that Obama has had officials advising. That's treason. Right fucking there. Advising Iran. And here we go from not going to take your guns to hell yeah, we're taking your AR-15s. To George Soros and 18 million. I don't think it could be billion. Could it? Oh, fuck, maybe. In support of keeping a sleeper army here in the United States. That's been proven. And then we have an entire foreign army, a horde, just outside our border, waiting. What are they waiting there for? Antifa was all over Juarez, El Paso, but they just wait. It's like they're waiting for something. What could that be? I think it could be this. Look into it. Tell me. Because I need better minds. I can see some of this stuff, but I'm not always able to see the finer details. Sometimes I'm able to see the big picture, but it's the finer details that sometimes escape me. And that's why I come to you guys, because you guys will probably be able to figure it out more than me. Get ready. Get ready. Prepare for war, but look for peace. Strive for peace. Make sure that olive branch that you're swinging, it's for peace, but make sure it's heavy. Build up one monster, crazy, scary grip with that. Okay. All right. I hope I'm wrong. Oh my God, I hope I'm wrong. I hope 6 months from now, they're like, oh, that crazy fucking delusional dude screaming about shit that never happened. I hope that happens. I want that to be the case. Do everything in your power today to make sure that nothing that Ogun Balendjo has talked about comes true. I can take it. I'm good with it. You can be like, oh yeah, crazy fucking dude. Yep, lunatic. Raving fucking lunatic. Good. I want to be a raving fucking lunatic. I want to be the guy who made the prediction that didn't happen. Because we did everything we could to make sure it didn't. I can live with that. I'm good with that. Those people who know me, you know I'm good with that. So, here's your chance. Make me out to be the crazy guy. Do everything you can not to let a war happen. Do everything you can not to let a civil war happen. Do everything you can not to let there to be a military coup against a standing president. And then I'm the crazy guy. See how awesome that is? You get to make me the crazy guy. I know, it's like the button. You're like, oh my God, I don't want to push that button, but oh, this button. Whatever. Make me the crazy guy. Do everything you can to make sure. If I get anything more, I'll let you know.